What are you reaching for? If you're a smoker or dipper, you could be reaching for so much more with Zyn nicotine pouches. When you reach for Zyn, you're reaching for 10 satisfying varieties and 2 strengths for a smoke-free and spit-free experience that lets you lean in, for chances to break free from your routine, and a unique nationwide community. Whatever you're reaching for, reach for it with America's #1 nicotine pouch brand. Find your Zyn wherever nicotine products are sold near you. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Putting off replacing your window treatments because you think it's complicated? At Blinds.com, we've spent 30 years proving it doesn't have to be. And today is your last chance to save big on Spring Black Friday deals. Whether you want to DIY it or have a pro to handle everything from measure to install, we've got you. Free samples, real design experts, and zero pressure. Just help when you need it. Shop up to 45% off with minimum purchase, plus get a free professional measure during the Blinds.com Spring Black Friday last chance sale. Rules and restrictions apply.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz podcast.
The 20th century's greatest pigskin dynasty, Acrisure, used to be called Heinz Field. Heinz, so named because Heinz ketchup.
Dave, is Pittsburgh considered Appalachia?
It is. It is, in fact, the largest city in Appalachia. We don't want to get stuck in the Liberty Tubes. The Liberty Tubes, once you're on them, you can't get out of them. Look at the beautiful views. This, Lucy, I felt was an important view for you to see.
Very pretty.
Again, yeah, I mean, I don't know that there are many views of a city. Do you know Pittsburgh used to be the 9th biggest city in these United States? Were it not for the steel mills of Pittsburgh, which you can still see some off in the distance there, not functioning, but still there, an important part of the history of Pittsburgh in America, because without them forging the material that was used to make the tanks and the artillery that took down the Nazi scourge, you know, Mussolini.
I will say this is our first off-roading with the Mussolini reference in it.
Is that right?
Not our last, for sure.
I hope.
Not our last.
Men don't get the benefit of wearing makeup, and we rate women after makeup, and that gives you a pretty distinct advantage, like steroids, right?
Disagree, because one, you could do it if you wanted to.
Hold your thought. I wanted you to see this. It's the greatest statue of an athlete in North America, and it's fitting because it's of the greatest athlete in North America, or at least in hockey history. That's, of course, Mario Lemieux.
What makes it the best statue?
Look at that. You don't think that's the best statue you've ever seen?
How long do you think a thing like this takes?
Great work, Bruce Wolf. You did it. The greatest statue.
This whole thing has just been Dave running off.
Let's go through here, Lucy. Let's make like my forefathers did. I always thought this was just a roller coaster, but as it turns out, it really was a transport because there were no roadways. It's not, in fact, a roller coaster. I mean, you wouldn't want to be, when you start your workday, you wouldn't want to start it out terrified, right?
Now you got to get that adrenaline pumping. How are you going to make money for the stockholders if you don't have the adrenaline flowing through your veins?
Now we're cooking with gas. There were no roadways up and down Mount Washington here. So this is how they would do it, you see? And I mean, I knew at the time, like, Phil Rivers might be good, but they're better off with Ben Roethlisberger. Where the hell are we? Are we at the Pitt facility? You know what? While we're here, may as well see if we can talk to Pitt head coach Pat Narduzzi.
I wonder if he knows what this is made out of.
So this is actually my first time in Pittsburgh, which how crazy is that I get to spin this with you. What recs do you have for me?
Ooh. You got to get to the cathedral on campus.
Okay.
Okay? And we got to get someone. We got some people in the building, maybe even get you to the top floor and get some video up.
Wait, I want to go to the top floor so bad.
Here we are, top of Cathedral Learning. Coach Deuce oversell it for you? Pretty good view, eh?
He didn't warn me about the ear popping. Strike one.
There are a lot of things I wanted to show you, and this was my opportunity to introduce you to my Pittsburgh. And instead, Rose is in there playing ping pong with the football coach. Can we go, please?
Yes. Dave, this is your first trip with Rose.
Yeah.
This is like my 50th. That's her on a good day. That's her on a good day.
Oh my God, look at her!
As it turned out, Cliff Stout was a bum, and that was moot anyway, because Cliff Stout, he went to the USFL when that started in 1983, so he took himself out of the running.
That's awesome. The question I asked was, where were we going to lunch?
You want to learn my Pittsburgh or not?
I want lunch.
When Franco Harris finally ended his Hall of Fame run with the Steelers, Anyway, when Franco Harris, he went to Seattle.
Be honest, is this what I sound like when I talk about Iowa? Dave's talking about t-shirts when we got donuts. He doesn't understand the priorities.
You can eat donuts while wearing a t-shirt in Pittsburgh. This whole thing, this is where all the 18-wheelers would pull up, and then they would walk across the street to Primanti's. But then they get back into their 18-wheelers because they had to get on the road. You need at least a hand to drive, but you couldn't be eating fries. So they put them all on the sandwich so that the truckers could hit the road again and eat it all in one hand.
You're just explaining driving while eating roast.
And when Neil O'Donnell signed away, I mean, it was really his fault that they lost, but who knew that they actually already had the quarterback on the roster and Cordell Stewart, you know? He would have been...
I agreed with you when you told me that 6 hours ago. I feel like the most true Yinzer experience ever is going and seeing Pittsburgh with Dave Damashek and just hearing words and stats and facts and a whole lot of other things.
Yins is officially now a Yinzer.
I would like to officially declare you a member of the off-roading crew, and in honor of that, as a true off-roading tradition, is when you become a member of the off-roading crew, Rose sings you a song about your day in Pittsburgh. So Rose, take it away.
We're here with Dave. He showed us Pittsburgh. He didn't like that I played with the deuce. I won! The deuce.
The deuce.
You're gonna hate this, Dan.
So much.
Greg, you've been to Pittsburgh before, I would imagine, right?
I have.
I mean, you've probably been like, have you been to every state?
Well, I mean, been to. Does it count if I fly over it?
No,
right?
No.
I have not been to every state.
No,
I don't believe
you have to contribute to the state's commerce.
Okay. No, I have not.
What about a stop on a plane? Like I'm in their airport, but I don't leave the airport.
No, it does not count.
Bag of chips in the store?
No, it does not count. You have to be in the state.
To leave the airport.
Absolutely. And preferably, like I said, support the commerce. Buy something.
It counts if you're in the airport.
No,
it does because I'm contributing to the commerce.
No.
I'm buying a pack of gum in a Montana airport.
50-minute layover in Montana does not mean you've been to Montana. That's terrible,
What
Greg.
if I buy a pack of gum?
No, it does not. That's in the airport. That has nothing to do with the city.
So the airport is not in the city, huh?
It does not count as having visited the city. It does not count.
I would debate that.
How many states do you think you've been to, not counting that Bobo rule that you want to include?
I would say 43.
Wow, that's pretty incredible.
Yeah. I don't think I've been to Montana. I'm not sure that I have been to both Dakotas. Yeah, most.
I like keeping track of how many states I've been to. I've been to 27.
You have like a map with pins?
No, I know in my head.
You just
keep track.
I'm the kind of guy who would ask my wife, how many states have I been to? And
kind of the guy that...
She would know better than me.
Number 22.
Yeah. Speaking of which, do we have an update to your sayings? Do we have
catchphrase countdown?
Catchphrases? Yeah. Do we have it? 'Cause you had a new episode drop this morning, right? The Greg Cote show, featuring Greg Cote.
With?
7 a.m. this morning it dropped.
Thank you, Roy.
What numbers are we on these days?
We are on numbers 18 and 17.
Now, you did say that you have 17 that are worthy of, like, being number one.
Yes.
So we're now at that point, you're saying.
Yeah, the problem with this countdown is that
You're doing it as you go.
There are going to be sayings that were graded.
We've already
top
realized
10
that he
that
screwed
aren't
this
gonna
up.
make
That's
it.
what he's getting to right now. He's realized, looking at the full list, that he has screwed this up, that there are good ones that are going to get left off.
Yeah, that's true.
We've been telling him that for weeks, But he has now just had the realization of, I only got 17 spots left, and I got
tough.
Because instead of just writing down every phrase that he has and then sorting out the numbers,
that's right.
You're
constantly
doing
adding.
it as you go, counting backwards.
You know what? I'm a small private individual. I'm doing the best I can.
All right. Well, let's get to it here. Do we want to recap from 50 or do we want to?
Oh, he does it.
All right.
Let's go. Take us down, Greg.
Let's go.
Right. Number 50, I'm fuller than Vern Fuller. 49, where's my click, click? 48, hey, Butterfinger. 47, punt. 46, Scranton. 45, I'm busy at one-arm paper hanger. 44, Georgia. 43, I'm the kind of guy that 42, balling the jack. 41, hey, with the monkeys, baby. 40, thank you, Billy. 39, I love him like a pet. 38, who made it a salad? 37, we're rolling now, huh? 36, your brain beating me. 35, let's go States. 34, driver comfort is paramount. 33, dummy up, save up. 32, catches catch can. 31, doesn't make it right. 30, so on and so forth. 29, very good. 28, the Little League theory. 27, nice hat, asshole. 26, the others, they all learn from me. 25, don't go showering to try to please me. 24, look at that jerk. 23, it's like a packing house in here. There should be hams hanging from hooks. 22, what'd you learn? 21, hee-haw, 3, but up. 20, I'm not going to take a quiz. 19, sassafras.
All right. Now, of those...
take a breath.
Let me take a breath. Of those, do you feel like there's been a breakout star? Because I do think there's been a breakout star. Like,
really?
Do you think that... Well,
for me, there's one clear. I mean, you might have the same as me. You can say yours first.
I think Who Made It a Salad is clearly the breakout star.
It is.
I would say the breakout star is very good.
Very good was well received. And we've used like very good now. Like we use it at the high live fronton anytime there's a point. Like so that's up there. But I think Who Made It a Salad?
I don't know. I've been saying don't go showering.
That's true.
Every other day now.
Thank you.
Juju, put it on the poll. Is Who Made It a Salad the breakout star? Okay. All right, so we're on number 18
Who made
here.
It a salad?
Right. This is new, and then at 17 we get to the real heavy hitters. So let's go 18.
Okay. Should we give them both, Christopher?
Are you asking me? It's your show.
Yeah, we're gonna do both.
I think we should just do one.
No, just do both.
Or both.
All right. Number 18. What'd we break a window?
Now, this is like a family one. Yeah. This is not one he's really used on air a lot. This is anytime the check comes at a restaurant. Yeah. The bill shows up. What, did we break a window?
Right.
That's just
okay.
It's just a Greg Cote-ism. I say it now. It's one of the things that I'm turning into my dad. I'm with my family. The bill comes. What, did we break a window?
Right.
I'm kind of proud of it, kind of ashamed. But it's a staple. Like that one had to be on this list.
Do you make sure you say it within earshot of the waiter?
Usually not. You know, it's my private shame that I'm cheap and I think everything is too expensive.
Okay, all right. 17?
Okay. Hello.
Oh, the
wow.
classic.
Maybe he's right. Maybe we are the heavy hitters now. Said we got 17. That could all be number one.
The Sweet 16 is ahead.
Was made famous by his hello. Now, you tried to say on the pod, your pod this week, that there are different variations of the hello.
Yeah. Sometimes it turns into a hello, Dolly.
Okay.
Sometimes it's just hello. Sometimes it's hello.
Hey, it's Mike Ryan, and I want to talk to you about the random midweek hang that you have with your friends. Maybe it's an NBA game. You get a text, hey, come over, you want to watch the game? And maybe you're like, I don't know. I kind of just wanted to stay home. And then you think about it. After your buddy hits you up, and you know just the thing that'll make that regular hang, that regular midweek hang around the basketball game into a special time, into a Miller time. That's right, this happened to me just last week. I grabbed a 6-pack of Miller Lite, said I was on my way, and next thing you know, we're arguing about rotations like we're on the coaching staff, yelling about a missed call, and the game's coming down to the final possession. It was one of those nights that you look around, you take a sip, and you think, yeah, this was the right call. And my friendship's stronger for it. Cheers to legendary moments with Miller Lite. Great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/Dan to find delivery options near you. Or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.
Love the night? Reach for Zen After Dark, a limited cocktail-inspired series for those who get up when the sun goes down. Try Zin's Mojito, Spiced Cider, and Espresso Martini nicotine pouches. Find them at select retailers. Available while supplies last. Zin After Dark. Bring on the night. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Hey, Roy, buddy.
Yo.
You know that energy shift when the game gets good and everybody, all together, in unison, knows to stand up on their feet?
Oh, absolutely, Mike.
Yeah, you've been at many big-time sporting events. You know that moment quite well. That's what it's like when you take your first sip of Cuervo.
Oh, delicious.
It's the signal that says, we're not checking the time anymore, pal. It's when small talk turns into stories. Cuervo, man, it's that high-five a random stranger effect. That's right. The game is popping. You're hugging people you never met before. That's the kind of energy that Cuervo brings. It's so smooth, so delicious. That's the Cuervo effect. Keep it Cuervo.
Don Le Batard.
This guy comes in as the next Wayne Gretzky. His nicknames include the Chosen One and McJesus. Okay? He's a great player. He scores a lot of goals. He scores a ton of assists, but it hasn't translated to making Edmonton a powerhouse in the league.
They're in the final.
Stugotz.
What's your nickname for him?
McOverrated.
This is the Don Le Batard Show with the Stugotz.
Now, guys, before we move on from this, I have located the radio call that you guys were talking about, so we can get to that at some point if you guys want to.
Nice.
No, you know what? I want to hear it now then. So this is at the end of this was the fracas at the end of Game 4. Nuggets and Wolves. Wolves take a 3-1 lead. Jokic sprints the entire floor. So here is the Denver Nuggets radio call.
Layup on the other. Jokic was pissed off that McDaniels shot a layup. Now he's getting into it with him.
Everybody just let the game go.
Yeah. Why? I'm not sure why McDaniels, the bonehead, made a layup.
Because he hates you.
1 second left. And Jokic runs all the way across the floor to get into it with him.
And Julius Randle was going after, he had to be pulled out of the scrum. He was like going after Bruce Brown. Jay McDaniels, of course, classless, but he runs out. Joker just sent a message. Was trying to watch Bones get in there, see if there was anybody he wanted to go after.
Well, just when you thought Jaden McDaniels couldn't be a bigger D-bag, he is now.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could say that on the radio.
Can't. That's why I said D-bag.
Oh.
But Jokic sending a message, I think he got it backwards. I think McDaniels sent the message.
He sent a lot of messages. He's been sending messages nonstop the whole series.
Jokic is easy to dislike, but...
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
I think he's a hothead. You know, I think he's always looking for trouble. But...
The brothers don't help.
It is a breach of sportsmanship to make a layup when you're way ahead with a second left. Is it not?
Isn't part of what we love about the Stanley Cup playoffs is the teams clearly hate each other, and they are all willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Mm-hmm.
And we love that about the Stanley Cup playoffs.
But what do they do after the game?
That they shake hands like gentlemen.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big difference.
Greg, look, for children, for even up to college, I think, yes, it's important that we enforce these kind of unspoken rules. Hey, if you're up, just dribble the clock out, whatever. These are pros, man. They get paid. And again, more than that. They don't like someone I don't like.
Yeah.
I want to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
That was the point. The point, it was like, I had no idea. I just thought I was going to, pad my stats.
Yeah, the radio guy says, why would he do such a class thing? Because he hates you.
He doesn't like you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's like, to me, I always draw the line dirty. You don't want to do dirty plays, right? Because guys could get hurt, and we're talking about people's careers, their livelihoods. But in terms of like disrespectful acts, like, ooh, he took a layup despite not running the clock out. Like, dude, again, if you don't like it, just beat me, and then you won't have to worry about it.
Wait, okay, let's say instead of a layup with 1 second left, it was an overly flamboyant slam dunk.
Don't care.
Don't care.
The more
Okay.
disrespectful, the better.
The better.
In that spot.
Like in this situation,
Yep.
that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, like the more disrespectful, the better there.
Like he's not going to lose sleep. Like, hey, Nikola Jokic doesn't respect you anymore, and neither do the Nuggets announcers. Jay McDaniels is like, mission accomplished.
Yep. Yep. He's been punking them the entire series.
He's not going to turn around and ask for a letter of recommendation. Like, guys, I'm up for this big job. Put in the good word for me.
You see the finish of the hockey last night, Greg? The Ducks.
Now, when you say finish of the hockey, you mean like the end of the hockey or like from Finland hockey?
No, the hockey game.
Okay, so not
not the actual country. The finish of the hockey last night.
No,
not the Finnish hockey.
I watched a little of the Buffalo-Boston game mid-afternoon, but that's the only hockey I watched yesterday.
So last night, the late game was Anaheim taking a 3-1 series lead over the Oilers. And can you imagine, like, the Oilers now on the brink? 2 straight years the Oilers lose in the Stanley Cup final and all the McDavid conversation. And then this past offseason, McDavid signs that small extension, which is like, all right, I'm giving you a small window. And can you imagine now they're about to get bounced out of the first round of the playoffs by the Ducks?
Well, he's clearly hurt, isn't he?
I'm not saying that McDavid's doing anything wrong. I'm just saying, like, it was a conversation about McDavid leaving Edmonton after they lost in the Stanley Cup final back-to-back years. Now they're about to lose in the first round. So that's going to be ratcheted up now.
I saw McDavid hasn't had, and he might be hurt, but he hasn't had a positive plus-minus in a playoff game since, like, Dallas Game 4 last year.
Right, it's been 11 games. It's these 4 games, and it's the 6 games against the Panthers last year, and then the last game against Dallas. The last 11 games. But look at this, Amin. So they're in overtime. The game's tied at 3, and that puck right there, which...
Where's the puck?
Good question. Good question. The puck looks like it's across the line here.
Sure does.
I know how circles work. That's across the line.
You know what I thought? I thought it was like a rollerblade.
I know.
It looks a little bit like a rollerblade. That's right.
He's missing the
Where are the other wheels?
Yeah.
So the puck looks like it might be over the red line, but you cannot tell for sure because Tristan Jarry, the Edmonton goalie, his skate is covering the top of the puck. So odds are the puck is over the line.
It has to be completely over the line.
Yeah, completely.
That is.
And what was the call here?
The call on the ice was that it was a goal, which is kind of crazy because, Roy, correct me if I'm wrong, the referee who called it a goal, he was like up against the boards, all right? There's
none of them was in position.
way that he can actually see that. And that makes a difference because if that puck was called, if it was called no goal on the ice, and then they go to the replay, I don't know if they then call it a goal. But they called it a goal on the ice, and they then called it a goal after the replay, and now Edmonton's down 3-1.
There should be a math way of doing this, though, right? If you maybe not real time for them, but if we throw that image back up, yeah, there you go. You can draw the line. Like, we know where the line is over here on this side of the skate and this side of the skate. We can draw the line through it.
You got that telestrator?
And then right here,
I'm going to bring this in for me.
You see the center.
All right, I mean, he's going to... Chris is bringing in the telestrator here for you. All right, so you're going to be able to draw it for
now,
us.
do I have to make several apologies to the audio audience that I'm going to be using
It's okay. It's okay. All right. So here's what I want you to do. All right. I want you to draw the bottom of the red line first, okay? Draw the red line across the screen.
And I'm going to be as generous as possible because I don't know if you guys can see. It is very hazy at the end of the red line. So I'm going to take the hazy.
So draw the red line. There you go. Yep. It's a little wobbly, but that's a good.
Wrong. That's not the
Wow.
That's a bad draw.
Wow, you want to try that again.
I never said I was good at drawing.
All right,
so.
give us the red line again. Let's try to be a little bit better, okay, here. We're trying to be fair. And we're gonna determine if we believe that the puck is completely over the red line because it's being covered by the skates.
I'm not going to lie. I thought this was 1,000% a goal until Amin started doing this.
Amin's drawing the red line for us, and now I'm not so sure this is a goal.
Well, he's below the red line, though.
No, because it's hazy. Like, I'm not going off I'm not going off of like the deep red. I'm going off of this haze because I don't know where the line ends and begins.
So now draw us the part of the puck that we can't see. And let's see if we think that it's below the line.
I'm going to draw around the puck, right?
Which you can see. All right, you're tracing the part of the puck you can see now.
That's an oval.
That looks like no goal to me, Amin.
That's touching.
It's an
touching.
egg-shaped puck.
Right? Let me undo this. Right? If you see right here, this is the center of the puck. And we're trying to, if this is the radius right here going outward.
Yeah.
Right. Diameter, though?
Yeah. So if I go back this way, see? That line is shorter than this line, meaning that
it's got to be longer.
Yeah, it's got to be longer. And if it's longer,
that's actually a really good explanation.
I also think Amin has broken news here.
There it is.
Oh, no.
That looks like a penis.
Okay.
Is that an owl?
looks like a bird's face.
I'll tell you.
Extrapolating is what I'm doing.
If I'm an Oilers fan, like it's such a devastating way to lose. Like think about it, Greg. The Panthers, the last 3 seasons, played so many high-stakes playoff games.
Yeah.
They got to the Stanley Cup Final 3 years in a row. They didn't lose a single game that was like soul-crushing. Like that's a soul-crushing loss right there for Edmonton. And the Panthers lost a couple games in overtime. The Rangers, okay. They didn't lose any games where it was like, I want to jump out the window.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how did that happen? In 3 years, we weren't crushed like that.
I take no satisfaction, meaning I take a lot of satisfaction in knowing that my coining McDavid as McOverrated, he has done very little in the past couple of years to refute that. If you're McDavid, you got to win a Stanley Cup. You can't go out in the first round of the playoffs. I know he's only one man. I know he's a great player, but he's going to be judged for what he didn't do if his career continues like this.
I love it. You were the first one on that island.
Yeah.
That's what I love. You're Christopher Columbus. No, well, that's a bad example because he wasn't the first one on it. But like Captain James Cook or one of these other guys,
there you
right?
Go. I'll take it.
You got there.
Back?
Yeah. You got there. There's nobody. It was uninhabited.
You planted his flag.
Planted your flag, and everyone said, that guy's crazy. You think you're going to make a living out there? And next thing you know, it's the hottest new vacation property. Everyone wants to go there. Greg's Island.
Yes, that's right.
Greg's Island.
Greg's Island, baby.
It's becoming populated, but not overly populated. There aren't many people with me on that yet.
They'll get there.
They'll get there. They'll get there.
Give them some time.
We're 2 years later, and he still hasn't won anything.
Dave Damanek.
Yeah, Connor McDavid is definitely a regular season player because, once again, he led the league in points, in assists.
Wow.
Going for 2 when you're up by 5. Switching the zone when man isn't working. Oh, and building your new stadium in the state your team actually plays in. In sports, some things just make sense. You know what else makes sense? Drinking Jägermeister shots ice cold. Drinking it any other way would be like punting on first down or letting your worst hitter bat first. Or like going for 2 when you're down 3 with a second to go. It wouldn't make any sense. So don't let the team down. When it comes to Jägermeister, drink it cold or don't drink it at all. Jägermeister, damn that's cold. Drink responsibly. Jägermeister liqueur, 35% alcohol by volume, imported by Mass Jägermeister US, White Plains, New York.
America leads the world in medicine development. It matters. We get new medicines first, nearly 3 years faster. 5 million Americans go to work because we make medicines here at home. And not relying on other countries keeps us safe. But China is racing to overtake us. Will we let them, or will we choose to stay ahead? When America leads, America cures. Let's tell Washington to keep us in the lead.
Learn how at americacures.com. Paid for by Pharma.
Spring is in the air, which means now is the time to save during spring outdoor power deals at the Home Depot. Make cleanup easier when you go cordless with the Milwaukee M18 string trimmer, designed to deliver more runtime, more speed, and maximum performance. Then grab a select Milwaukee fuel attachment, like the pole saw, edger, or brush cutter, included at no extra cost when you buy the Milwaukee M18 string trimmer. Shop 7 days of spring outdoor power deals at the Home Depot, now through April 29th.
Don Batard.
You have some hot takes today. Joe Chestnut's a fraud.
He's on fire.
He called
Joseph
Connor
Chestnut.
McDavid overrated before the show.
What the hell was that, Greg?
Yeah, no,
I love it.
Stugotz.
Roy, let me explain it to you. And not that you know more about hockey.
And this
than
is
I do.
coming from a guy that's watched Connor play 6 times.
Right.
If that.
This is the Don Batard Show with the Stugotz.
So I know Greg brought it up earlier that it'd be fun if the Sabres win a championship before the Bills, and it's important to point out that the one game this series that the Sabres have lost, Josh Allen was like the special guest before the game. That was the only game that they've lost so far. But I wanted you to take a look at this, speaking of the Bills. So this is in like round, I don't know, it's like round 4 over the weekend, round 4 or round 5. And it's one of those deals where the team...
Are you saying like the 4th round, or are you saying around 4, around 5 o'clock?
No, 4th round.
Got
Fourth
it.
round.
Okay, I got to be sure.
All right, I'm not trying to confuse
And we're not
anybody.
talking about Finnish hockey either.
Nope.
Yeah.
But this is one of those deals where like the team sends out a fan or something, you know, to announce the pick. It's late in the draft.
No, this is actually second round.
The second round?
Yeah, this is the 35th pick. You're going to hear him botch that,
this is
but
great.
It's the 35th pick.
All right, so I'm not sure who this is, all right, for it to be in the second round, because I don't feel like they're sending fans out in the... That feels a little early to start, goofing off.
Alums? Do they send out... I know, like...
This is Shane. This is former Bills O-lineman Shane Conlon.
Oh, okay. So he's
used
a
to be
Bills
bigger,
alum.
and now he's like one of those guys got a little smaller
Great.
offensive lineman.
Yeah,
all
they
right.
all shrink.
You got to listen to this announcement.
With the 35th pick in the 2016 draft, the Buffalo Bills select linebacker T.J. Parker from Clemson.
As a time traveler. That's 2016 draft.
The 35th.
I'm not saying Shane was hammered. I am not saying that.
Clemson.
Now, when we're dealing with football players, should we be a little nervous here that that's going on?
Fun CTE. We've coined the term. It's fun CTE.
Can we hear it again? The 35th pick. And of course, like I said, he might be a time traveler.
It could be.
Let's hear it.
With the 35th pick in the 2016 draft, the Buffalo Bills select linebacker T.J. Parker from Clemson.
You know what? Having heard it a second time, he's clearly nervous. So we can laugh at this.
Yeah,
like, this is not just him.
It's fun CTE.
But it could just be nerves, which is we could take the CTE away and we're just have fun with it.
I like having fun with the CTE.
I can see glancing down at the notes to make sure it's the 35th.
Uh-huh.
But do you need to look at the notes on the year?
If you're very nervous, yes.
Yeah.
Really?
2016?
That had to have been handwritten.
How nervous can you be to not know the year you're living
Right.
in? I could have the worst. I could be in the middle of a panic attack. I've had a panic attack before.
Have you?
I've had many panic attacks.
I'd pay money to watch a Zaz panic attack.
Well, you're not going to get them anymore. I take medication to make sure it does not happen anymore.
Yeah.
But I've had panic attacks. All right. If you ask me what year I'm living in during the panic attack, I'm gonna get it right.
Has it ever happened during the show, like in the middle of doing radio or whatever?
Yeah.
Really, a panic attack during radio?
That's why I had to make sure that I take care of it.
What happened?
It's what happens when you have a panic attack. Like,
like there was nothing that triggered it.
I don't know. It's one of those deals where probably if I went to like therapy, we can get to the bottom of it. But I'm not really interested.
Should go to therapy.
Like I just want it to stop. So give me the medication. Like that's all I care about.
Pop them pills, baby.
Yeah.
That's it.
I take my feelings, my emotions. I take them all and I shove them way deep inside where they belong to never come out.
And one day you'll die.
Pop a couple of pills,
right?
Just to make sure they don't come back up.
Yeah. So, but if you asked me in the middle of that panic attack, I know what year I'm living in.
So could we recreate it?
Yeah.
All right. What is it? It's 46 ahead of the hour, and we got the NFL draft and all the other stuff coming up. And hey, Zaz, you okay over there?
Yeah, like I would lose my train of thought. You know, like I
we're recreating it.
Oh, well, I mean,
that is not a good recreation.
Recreating it's going to be really boring. Like I'm not going to be able to talk.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Here, do it with me.
All right. It's 47 ahead of the hour, and we got the NBA playoffs going on. And Jeremy,
that's your radio voice?
Yeah, that's my radio voice. Right
Mike
here.
Greenman, back better than ever.
Every Sunday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern, right on SiriusXM NBA Radio, channel 86 in the car, or on the SiriusXM app. Jeremy, what's the latest we have with this Pat Riley press conference?
What was that?
What's the latest we're having with this Pat Riley press conference?
It's his
It would go a little like that, yeah.
Really?
It's his 35th season.
So just me talking.
There's a bunch of panic attacks that happen on this show, apparently.
Well, that has to be terrifying to be prone to that and to realize you're live on the air.
Yeah, and you just have no control over it, and you don't know what's happening.
I mean, it's one thing.
I didn't know what it was when it was happening.
It's one thing, though, if you're alone in your house, but knowing you're live on the air.
It happened to me on a Miami Heat broadcast.
No!
Yeah, one time. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Playoff game or regular season?
Regular season.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Bobcats are in town, and
it's a big game, you know. Bobcats.
Gerald Wallace, Steven Jackson really been doing things. And hey, Zaz, what's the latest with LeBron's hamstring?
Yeah, like I was able to push through it. but it was like I need to get out of here.
No, that's we're having fun with this, but I'm glad you're over that. That's
He's not. He just takes pills.
Yeah, I just shut the pills way deep.
That's okay.
That's American way.
I'm comfortable with it.
Pills are fine.
Yeah,
Pills are good.
I found the way to deal with it.
Yeah,
I'm
Pills are good.
Pills are good.
Pills are good.
I mean, I heard you have a top 5.
I sure do, man. So I sent the note and said, hey, I got top 5 word abbreviations that just need to be the word from now on. And I realized that might be confusing, so I have a great example. This one is an emeritus. It happened, it's already crossed over, and we just accept it. Greg, spell the word donut.
D-O-N-U-T.
Right.
Wow.
That's not how you spell donut.
I would not have went that way.
But now, that's how everyone spells donut. We've just accepted it, right? Because Dunkin' Donuts basically came out with that, and we just accepted, hey, no one wants the UGH of dough.
Right.
Just donut, D-O-N-U-T.
Fair.
So these are all words that we have abbreviations for, but if you ask someone how to spell it, they'd probably give you the boring regular spelling. So I'm nominating that these words, this be the new spelling of all these words.
You've excited my dad, by the way.
This
The
is
great.
donut thing, like he is
love it.
smiling over there.
Yeah.
He's loving this.
I know my audience. All right, we got the fanfare ready? We got one OLI. The word season should be spelled S-Z-N. Season. Say it. Pronounce S-Z-N.
Season.
No, I'm into this.
Season.
No vowels.
No vowels. Season. I don't have to write
But not the seasons like when we're talking about spring, summer, fall, winter, specifically
seasons.
in sports.
Sports season.
I like that.
Yep.
Not like
25
salt and pepper.
Oh, that's a good one. I got to put that on. Put on salt and pepper.
Some Lowry's.
Yeah, push it good.
All right. Number 5. Easy. Easy.
Easy. Call it a day.
Easy pass. Easy lane. Easy tax filing. Easy. Why are we doing this E-A-S-E-C? No. Easy. Easy. Number 4. T-H-O. Though. Again, I don't need these extra letters. Is it thuff? Is it that? Though. T-H-O. It gets it across.
You're just coming after O-U-G-H, basically.
No, I got other ones. Okay, maybe not. Number 3. Through.
Oh, yeah.
T-H-R-U.
That's an obvious one.
Drive
That's
through.
a good one.
But that's an actual word, though.
What?
Through. T-H-R-U.
Throughway.
What does that mean?
Through.
Exactly, but so it's a
T-H-R-O-U-G-H.
That's what it means. But we should just get rid of the T-H-R-U-G-H,
Yeah.
just like we got rid of donuts, D-O-U-G-H.
I think that's accepted. I think T-H-R-U, more than the previous few, is accepted right now.
Yes, that's right. S-Z-N has not been universal.
That's why it's a list. That's why it's a rank. We get better as we go on.
I've accepted easy.
Easy's a good one. Though is also good. Number 2, trote. Why do we need that extra H? We're saying, oh, he kicked him in the throat. It's T-R-O-A-T, trote.
Trote?
Yeah.
Jamaican?
Isn't it throat?
But you've just changed the word now.
No, it's the same word. We're just going to spell it how we say it. Trote. Oh, I got something caught in my throat. I'll give you a punch in the throat.
Pardon me.
Okay.
So T-R, just no H.
No H.
So you're saving one letter. Is that really an abbreviation?
Of course.
Yeah? Okay.
And the number 1 abbreviation that needs to be the official spelling of the word forever. And now I'm saying this, I'm realizing that Chris was right all along. It's light. L-I-T-E.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Why are we spelling light any other way?
Yeah, Miller Lite. There
Jinx.
you go.
L-I-T-E, that's the word. That's how we should spell it.
Miller
Not
Lite
bad.
does set the standard.
Not bad.
And I just had a war on the letters G and H, basically. So, no, I didn't even think about it. I really put together this list, like thinking, oh, these are good words.
Not bad. I mean, last night the 76ers, or yesterday afternoon, the 76ers got Joel Embiid making his debut in the first round.
That's good news.
Is it good news?
It's good news. He's back. He played.
Well,
This is the bad news. They got bashed over the head.
well, and he took 21 shots. By far the most shots of any. Well, he had to.
Yeah, you got to.
I mean, they won game 2. Game 3 was a close game. He hasn't played in weeks, and he returns and takes by far the most shots on the team.
Buddy, I watched an Oklahoma City game versus the Suns where A.J. Mitchell led the big game in field goal attempts. A.J. Mitchell.
I don't even know who that is.
Exactly.
This does feel like a situation where you might crush him if he took 4 shots. You finally come back and you only take 4, like, he's their best player.
You know, A.J. Mitchell, he spells it A-J-A-Y. He should just spell it A-J.
Just A.J. Abbreviations. The idea that Joel Embiid shot too much kind of takes away from the bigger storyline, which is they couldn't guard anybody. They let these guys go crazy. You got Jaylen Brown saying that we call Peyton Pritchard Big Shot Bob, which doesn't make sense because his name's not Bob.
I hate watching this Celtics team play. Game 1, 3, and 4, they shot great from 3 and they won. Yep. Game 2, they shot terrible from 3 and they lost. It's like when they win the NBA championship, why just give them like a math trophy? Like that's how they win, is with math. They win with math. If they hit their 3-pointers.
That's not even math. That's just.
Well, it's 3's better than 2. That's how they play.
Oh, when 3 goes in.
Yeah. Like they're just. Like they're a math team.
The real math is how many times can you shoot well? Not.
Yeah, can you do it 4 times out of 7? And so far they've done it 3 out of 4 this series, so they lead 3-1.
They're playing against a team that is substandard.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
But that's still their formula against whoever they play.
It's been their formula forever.
Yeah.
Like that was the case they almost came back from 3-0 against the Heat because they shot poorly in the way they were defended in the first 3 games and then shot very well after that.
Clyde Nexler.
I also saw someone say that Peyton Pritchard, this is from Dropkick Murray, Peyton Pritchard.
That's a good name.
Yeah. Looks like a cop who turns his body cam off.
Absolutely.
I've never seen anyone who looks more like a thing than that.
Let me tell you which cop he is. He's the one that approaches the scene with his thumbs under the vest.
Wow.
Yeah.
But like after the other 2.
Yeah. He strolls up. What's up, guys? What's going on here, fellas? Everything good?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Sam Hauser's the first one that shows up.
Yeah, and he's a little nervous.
Right, which is why Peyton Pritchard has to walk up.
Walk up and do some ACAB type activities, right?
I do want to talk a little bit more about what's going on with the Pistons and Magic. They play tonight. That's tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern as the Magic are a home win away from going up 3-1.
Zaz, we were literally watching them get their heads bashed in by the Sixers and saying, Jamal Mosley, pack your bag.
Yeah, and I fired him that the Wednesday of that week.
And now they're on the cusp of taking a 3-1 lead against the 1 seed as an 8 seed.
And we all had them losing to the Hornets in the next play-in game. They won by like 30.
They beat them like they stole
killed
something.
them.
Yeah. And now they're going to beat the Pistons.
Did they lose the Sixers on purpose that game?
No. Everyone was checked. I'm telling you, people were telling me this team is checked out. They're checked out on
that's what I thought.
And I'm like, man.
It looked like dead team walking going into that Charlotte game.
I feel bad because I think Jamal Mosley's a good coach. I think he's got them to this point. When he got there, that was a terrible team.
Well, if they win this series, not going anywhere.
Well, so at the time, the report was, doesn't matter what happens in these playoffs, he's out.
It's crazy that either the Pistons, the Magic, the Cavs, or the Raptors are going to make the conference finals.
Dan Eckerpatrick. I screwed that up.
What?
Most energy drinks taste like a dare you lost. Bucked Up actually fixed that. It's genuinely delicious, science-backed, clean energy without the garbage. But Bucked Up didn't stop at energy drinks. Their lightly carbonated protein drinks deliver 25 grams of protein per can. Clear protein, not milky or thick. And yes, it's insanely delicious. Bucked Up is giving away an island vacation. No purchase necessary. Ends May 30th, 2026. See buckedupenergy.com for details and where you can find the store nearest you. Get bucked up and feel like $1 million.
Hey, it's Mike Ryan, and I want to talk to you about the random midweek hang that you have with your friends. Maybe it's an NBA game. You get a text, hey, come over, you want to watch the game? And maybe you're like, I don't know. I kind of just wanted to stay home. And then you think about it. After your buddy hits you up, and you know just the thing that'll make that regular hang, that regular midweek hang around the basketball game into a special time, into a Miller time. That's right, this happened to me just last week. I grabbed a 6-pack of Miller Lite, said I was on my way, and next thing you know, we're arguing about rotations like we're on the coaching staff, yelling about a missed call, and the game's coming down to the final possession. It was one of those nights that you look around, you take a sip, and you think, yeah, this was the right call. And my friendship's stronger for it. Cheers to legendary moments with Miller Lite. Great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/Dan to find delivery options near you. Or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.